Okay, we are live. So, welcome everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. So, a very good evening to all my students who have been waiting for the session. So, I informed you all on the Telegram channel for this topic, that is sets, relations, and functions. So, I have been waiting for you all. So, before starting with the topic, I want to know all of you, how are you guys doing, and like how it has been, like your exams are coming near. So what is the feeling inside you? Are you feeling pressurized, or what kind of feeling are you having? Do you feel confident? So apart from all these, the most important question which everyone asks you all, like how is your preparation going on, guys? So from relative to friends, kya pada, kitna pad liya? Not tell me everyone, how is your preparation for exam going on? Is it going very good? That is for level 3. Is it going ठीक है for level 2 and not so good bhai? So that is for the one level. Okay, so I hope all of my dear students are at least at level 2, and nahi bhi ho to we will come to the level up very soon. We will level up very soon. Okay, don't worry, don't panic, just stay confident, just hang in there, keep on working, don't give up, kabhi rukna mat, like just keep on working, keep on working. This should be a goal, right? So Anshuraj is saying one. Anshuraj, why is it one? Like, come on, yaar. Second level तो बोलो. So जो भी level one पे हैं, I hope you guys are studying at least. Give up मत करना. You will reach the level up very soon. Just keep on working. Keep on working. Okay. And okay, Mrinal, buy original tips. Hi everyone. Good evening. Hi Mrinal. Good evening, everyone. So Surya Murthy, hi. Hi Surya. And Shuraj, hi. Nayan Dodia. Dodia. Hello. Hello Nayan. Surya Murthy with our channel. It's very good, man. Nayan is also at level 1. So guys, exams are very near. Why are you at level 1? Come on, back up. This is the time for you all. I'll tell you what, people start with great enthusiasm and then their graph goes down. So, and by the time the exams come, they are like at the bottom of their preparation, right? So don't go like this, go like this, okay? And at least like a straight line, you just can maintain a straight line. If you can't do this, to maintain a straight line type of graph, a little curvy, it's fine. So do it like that. The most important thing is give up mat kar, like keep on working. Khadija Taranwala, hello everyone. So I hope you have done a lot of work this day. This day has been productive to you all, and this session is going to be I'm sure the thing is then one short video. See, I have tried to make one shot videos, like maximum videos are like one shot only. But this is because we have covered here sets, relation and functions. So my students know that we have the set topic, then we have relations, then we have functions, right? So we have so many functions like exponential, logarithmic. Even I have made some videos on that. So one video is on logarithmic, one video is on exponential. So these topics, are very vast. So that is why I have divided it, the functions. So for example, I have made a class on domain and range, and not talking about the functions, we have separate video for every function, so that you can be, you can go into details with everything. So this video will cover one type specifically, and I will try to make this one short video for sets at least, so that you can cover one question of it. Okay, we will go with integral calculus. Actually, it was like Surya's asking, ma'am, did you taught integral calculus? Okay, so actually integral calculus, I made one short video on that. I gave you all the formulas. It was like a one short video in which I told you that there are different types of question. अगर integral calculus करना है ना, so prepare all the formulas. Okay, and then what you're going to do is just prepare all the formulas and then prepare all the types of question that are asked. Okay, now what is asked here is Ujjwal Prakash is saying good evening everyone. Okay, Ujjwal, good evening. So I hope Anshuraj has got the answer. That's not, it's actually a one shot video for the sets, you can say. Okay, I'll tell you the flow of class very soon, just stand here. So my name is Krishvi Srivastava. So you can call me ma'am, anything you like. Okay, all the students, no worries. So I'm a software developer at and right now I am working in MobiQuick company. Okay, so uh, it's a very good experience, and here I work as, what I can say, it's like a hobby to me, so I just come and teach you guys, and that is it. So it's like the life is going smooth. All I Because right now what I'm doing is I'm living my life to its fullest. So let's just do some adventure. So I hope this journey will go smooth and you guys will enjoy it as much as I am doing. Okay, now we have this topic, that is sets, relations and functions, right? So I hope you are familiar with this topic. So again, J means J के लिए पढ़ रहे हो तो जानना तो चाहिए ना कितने क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, राइट? So it's like 2 to 1 question. See, one question come from sets, definite. One question comes from functions. Okay, function, it can be anything. It can be mixed up with other topic. So it can be like mixed with another topic. Okay, and it basically is a like medium, not easy. Functions not, doesn't come easy. It's a very rare thing that functions come from the easy topic. Okay, so it is basically mixed with another function or another topic, so it becomes a little medium to difficult version. You cover there a lot of topics. Okay, now we have the sets. So basically the number of question that is asked is from 1 to 2 in every year, right? So I hope you already have known this thing, but even if you have not known, then you can understand it. Okay, so let's move forward. We have been known the number of questions here. Now, what are the two types of question that I have been telling you all? So basically, it's sets. Then we have relations. Okay, so sets, it's basically, it's like what are the number of elements in it, and obviously it can be a problem statement that you have been given a village and these are the number of students belonging to this, these are the number of students belonging to that. You have to find a particular category of students, right? So such questions have been asked, the problem statement questions. And from relations, sometimes the question comes directly, like the function is given, you have to find out another function. Okay, so yeah, Ujjwal, good evening. So basically, two types of question are being asked, that is sets and another one is relation. What would be the, it would be 45 minutes. Don't worry, it wouldn't be a long class and it won't be a tiring session for you all. It's going to be very interactive, guys. I will keep on talking to you and we will keep on entertaining each other and we will also stay productive. So let's stay here. So maximum 45 minutes, guys. Don't worry. It's not going to be a long, tiring class for you also. Control. Okay. So firstly, see what I'm going to do in sets, the types of sets, right? Types of sets. Then we are going to cover the Venn diagrams. Okay. Venn diagrams we'll do. Then we'll do some laws. Laws, basically everything. We have some laws, like laws is basically some formulas there, some relationships, some formulas, so you can say laws or some formulas also. Okay, then we will have some questions. Okay, so questions will be from last year. It's not some model questions or something like that, because last year, when we do last year questions now, we try to understand that yes, this is the level that is being asked, and itna to padna hi padna hai. Like this is the level that you have to do. Above that, it's your choice, but this is the have thing. Above that is a should thing. So I hope you know this, that when you use have, the must thing, and when you use should, it is like an option thing. Okay, so you should or you have. So the level of question of the JE, that past year JE questions, that you have to maintain, and above that it's like you should do it. Obviously you should do it, but it's your choice. Okay, and now in relations, what it is asked is, it's basically what is function, how it is different from relation. Then we have domain here. Okay, then we have range here. So we have different concepts. We have types of functions. What are the different types of function? We will have some examples as well. Okay, so these will be the types that we will study in this particular topics. Okay, so this was about the types of question that are asked. Okay, and basically domain range comes, one question comes from the range or domain. Okay, um okay, now, so basically it's about the Venn diagram. So before moving to the Venn diagram, I'd like to tell you what is basically sets. So sets is basically a group of collection of elements. So it's basically a collection of elements, right? So what is set? Set is basically a collection of elements. And how is it represented? It is represented as in roster form, or it is represented as set builder form. So in roster form, how you represent it? So basically these are some terminologies which you should know, because when it is, it's not compulsion you should know it. But if the term has been used in the question, then you need to understand now what is the meaning of this term. That is why you should be familiar with all these terms and what is the representation of it. Okay. Now when you start from the roster form, you see you have here is A, E, I, O, U. Okay. Now when coming to the set builder form, what you do is X, where X belongs to X is a vowel. So basically X is a vowel, that means A, E, I, O, U. So 5 letters A, E, I, O, U, that can be in the sets. Okay. So this is about roster form. This is about set builder form. Now moving on to the types. So basically we have different types of sets. First one is null set, that our mind becomes when we see a question, a tough question. Okay, so we have null set. So null set is basically represented by phi. It means it does not contain any elements. I assume you already know all these things. And we have singleton set. Okay, so singleton set basically means that it contains only one element, right? So null set basically means phi, that is no element is present in it. Then we have singleton set, it means only one element is present in it. Okay. Now another thing which we have is, so basically this was about the types, some basic information. Now what else do we have is, see, while talking about sets, what is the basic thing is universal set, right? You have universal set here. So universal set you can represent it as U. Okay. Universal set is the sample space. So what we use in probability is sample space. So in set, that means universal set, that means everything is in this universal set. So when we are talking about set A, when we are talking about set B, so A and B is the part of U. Okay, U is the universal set. U is the universe and A and B is a part of it, right? And how do you represent U in the Venn diagram? You see it like this. This is in the rectangular form. Okay. So U is represented in the rectangular form, right? Now if we have these, if we have been given that this is set A, this is basically this is set A, this is set B, right? So now we will study Venn diagram. So how do you represent it, and we will also study the meaning of such formulas. Okay, so when we have A union B, so how is A union B written? So what does A union B means? It is A, it is B, it is in the universe, that is the universal set. This is how you represent it. Okay, so A union B is basically represented like this. The whole A and B comes in this. Okay, so A union B basically is represented like this. Now if we have here A intersection B, okay, A intersection B, so how is it represented? So A intersection B means the thing which is common in both set A and both set B. So what is the common part that you are seeing in this diagram? That is basically this part. Okay. So I hope you know that this is set A, this is set B, this is known as universal, this is the sample space, this is the common in between them. Okay. Now what else do I have here is A minus B. I'll tell you what is A minus B. A minus B means whatever the element that is in B and it is in A, we will subtract it up. So firstly I'll show you how it is the set. So basically if we have set A, let's just erase it up and let's do it from starting. Okay, So if we have set A minus B, how is it represented? For example, we have set A is equals to A, E, I, O, U. Now we have set B, that is A, E, I. Okay. So what is A minus B? A minus B will be basically this A minus B. So B will be subtracted from the set A. So it is containing A, E, I. So A, E, I will be subtracted. Now what is left is O, comma, U. So that is going to be the answer of A minus B. Now how you will represent this in the diagram? Okay. So when you have seen this as set A, this as set B. Okay. So you have A, you have B. Now you have to represent set A minus B. So A, whatever the B part is in A, you have to not include that. So you just have to include the A part. So this will be the A minus B. The only A part that does not have anything of B. This is A minus B. Vice versa for B minus A. If it is asked B minus A, then it should be only that part. Okay, that only contains the set B, not the intersection part, right? This is how you represent A minus B. Now talking about the complement. So how you draw the diagram of that? So for example, you have here is A complement. Now what does A complement means? A complement basically means universe minus A. A complement basically means universe minus A. So whatever it is in A, you just have to remove it up, and whatever the left part is, that is known as A complement. So for example, we have, firstly I'll show you the sets so that you can understand the meaning of that. So you have universe A, B, C, D. Universe I call it, it's like, sample space. So universal set A, B, C, D, E. Now the set A is C, comma D. Okay, so what is A complement? A complement is basically the C and D will be removed. So what is left is A, B, E. Okay, A complement is basically A, B, A. So you will just remove the elements of A from universal set. You will just remove the elements of A from universal set, and that will become A complement, right? Now how do you represent this in the diagram? You represent A complement as, this is the U, this is the A. Okay, now what is the complement of A here? How you will represent? Whatever it is in A, you will just remove it up, and that is the A complement, right? So this is how you represent A complement. Okay, so what do you have understand from this? So basically it means you just had removed the value of A from the universal set, and that becomes A complement. Okay, so this was it for the Venn diagrams and everything. Now we will move forward and do something else. So here we have open interval and closed interval. Now open interval and closed interval is used so many times in your functions. People don't understand what is it. So what is it? I'll tell you. Open interval is basically represented by round brackets. Closed interval is represented by closed brackets, that is square brackets. And how it is represented in the number line is basically represented by open bubble. Okay, that is how you see that this is the open interval. Now if you see the closed bubble, then you see that this is the closed interval. Okay, so how do you see this? So for example, you have this function that is the 2 comma 5. Okay, so 2 comma 5 basically means that 2 and 5 is not included. Open interval means that 2 and 5 is not included. 2.111, 2.011 is included, but exactly 2, it's not included. Either the function will go undefined or it is not possible. That is why 2 is an open interval, right? So it basically means 2 is not included in the interval. 2.001, 2.9999, it's all included, but just 2 is not included. Similarly for 5, so 2 and 5 is not included. Okay, now it is like this. We have 2 comma 5 here. What does this mean? This means that yes, 2 and 5 is included in the interval, is included. So for example, we have here is this interval 2 comma 5 like this. What does this mean? So basically this means that 2 is not included, 5 is included. How do you represent this in the number line? You see this, you have here is 2, you have here is 5. So you have here open bubble, then you have here that is the closed bubble. Okay, exactly like closed interval is represented by closed, so that is why we have closed bubble. So this is how you will represent this interval when 2 is in open and 5 is in closed, right? This is how you represent this. Now moving forward, again moving to the algebra of sets. So how is the algebra of sets? So basically idempotent laws. So idempotent laws say, so whenever we have union of set from that same set, it's going to present us the same set. Exactly by the intersection, meaning you have, while we have a set intersecting to another, we have that same set. So a intersection a is equals to a. Another thing, you have a union phi. A union phi will bring us a. So because you know you are uniting something by null, that is nothing, so that is going to give the same set, right? Exactly, we have a intersection u. So u is basically the universe and a is basically a part of it. So obviously a intersecting u will be equal to a, right? So now what? So that is why you say that phi and u are identity elements for union and intersection. So why is it said identity element? What is identity element? Identity element is basically when you do an operation with that, it brings out the same value that it was done with the operation. So for example, we have 1 as identity element because whenever we have done any multiplication with 1, it gives us the same element. So 2 multiplied to 1 will give 2. 1999346 into 1, same number 1999346, right? So this is why you say that 1 is an identity element. Similarly it goes for 0. Okay, so that is why, so that is the meaning of identity elements. Now for union, you know that phi is an identity element because whenever you are uniting anything from phi, it will bring the same result. Okay, now for the intersection, universe is the intersection, right? So guys, students who are listening to me right now, let me know and like the channel right now, subscribe the channel. Free है, subscribe कर दो. So whoever is watching, just go like and subscribe guys right now. Okay, like and subscribe with all the love. Okay, now let me know and also comment down that how are you guys? Are you guys listening to me or have you guys slept? Okay. Now for commutative laws, we have for any two sets, that is A and B. So we have A union B is equals to B union A, right? We have A intersection B, it's going to be B intersection A. So intersecting is commutative, so A intersection B or B intersection is same thing. Because you just have to find out the common, okay? So common पहले मेरे से निकाल के फिर उसमें ढूंढो या उससे निकाल के फिर मुझे ढूंढो, it's going to give us the same result. Same goes for union also. A union B is going to be equal to B union A, right? Now we have associative law. Okay, what does associative law says is, so you have A union B union C. So if you unite first two and then unite with the third, or if you unite second and third and then united with first, it's going to give the same result, right? So A union with B union C, or A union B with union C is going to give out the same result. Same goes for the intersection. Okay, you have A intersection with B intersection C. So if it is A intersection B or if it is B intersection C, it's going to give out the same result, right? A intersection B and then check with the intersection C, or B intersection C and then check it with the A. It's going to give out the same result. Same goes for distributive laws. Now what is the most important law here is, that is the De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law. So De Morgan's law basically says, so whenever we have these A and B, any two sets, then what does this meaning is? The meaning is when we have a complement of this. So basically you have A union B, okay, and you are complementing it. What do you get here is, you get complement of A, then union of it. So union complement intersection. then B complement. This is what is the meaning of the complement. Okay, now you have A intersection B complement. So what do you get from it? You have A complement, then intersection complement becomes union, then B complement becomes this. Okay, so this is how you represent this. So you have A union B complement. So the complement of the whole of this is basically A complement. You'll just open the brackets and complement every element present in the bracket, right? You have here A, complement of A is basically A complement, then union here the sign gets changed to intersection, B here B gets to B complement. Similarly, uh, yeah, I can teach you in Hindi. What is the problem you guys are facing? Just let me know. मैं हिंदी में उसको कर दूंगी दोबारा से. इंग्लिश प्राइमरी लैंग्वेज है हमारे वेबिनार्स की, बिकॉज क्या है कि साउथ इंडियंस भी होते हैं, हमारे पास डाइवर्सिटी है स्टूडेंट्स की. सो ऑब्वियसली हिंदी सबको नहीं समझ में आती है, ये सबको आ जाती है, बट जिसको भी प्रॉब्लम है. हाँ हाँ, ZMB, आई अंडरस्टूड. यू हैव कॉमेंटेड 5 times, कांट यू टीच इन हिंदी? येस, आई कैन टीच यू इन हिंदी. हाँ, पढ़ा सकती हूँ मैं हिंदी में. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि सबको समझ नहीं आती हिंदी, ठीक है. और तुम लोग को जो भी प्रॉब्लम है मुझे बताओ कि ये हिंदी में रिपीट कर दो, मैं रिपीट कर दूंगी हिंदी में वो चीज़, ठीक है. वैसे तो मैं स्लो ही रखती हूँ चीज़ों को. अब यार ए यूनियन बी, ए यूनियन बी की हिंदी नहीं है. ओके ओके ओके, तो मैंने लॉस नोट करने हैं ना, राइट. नोटेड डाउन. ये लो, नोट कर लो सब लोग. तो नोटेड डाउन द लॉज. तो बेसिकली मैं बोल रही थी जो हिंदी इंग्लिश का है ना, सबको किसी को भी कुछ भी डिफ़िकल्टी है हिंदी इंग्लिश में, कुछ भी पढ़ा रही हो तुम लोग को हिंदी में चाहिए, लिख दो तुरंत कि मैम प्लीज़ कैन यू रिपीट दिस इन हिंदी. मैं हिंदी में रिपीट कर दूंगी, राइट. क्या होता है कि जिनको नहीं आती है, हाँ आई अंडरस्टैंड गाइज, आई अंडरस्टैंड कि हिंदी इज़ मोर क्लियर बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली हिंदी नेटिव है, हम बोलते रहते हैं तो हिंदी ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ में आती है. इट्स लाइक आंखें बंद करके भी हिंदी तो समझ में आ ही जाएगी, इंग्लिश के लिए थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ता है. बट ये वही है कि सबको नहीं आती ना, तो थोड़ा वो लगता है कि हमें सबको लेके चलना पड़ता है. तो ठीक है, पढ़ाऊँगी इंग्लिश में, तुम लोग बोल दिया करो कि मैम हिंदी में एक बार रिपीट कर दो, तो ऐसे कर लूँगी कि फर्स्टली इंग्लिश देन हिंदी, लाइक दैट वी कैन डू. ओके, तो आई थिंक दैट विल बी बेटर फॉर यू ऑल. ये लॉज है. आइडेम्पोटेंट, रिमेंबर इट लाइक दैट. आइडेम्पोटेंट मतलब सेम चीज़. आइडेम्पोटेंट, आइडेंटिटी मतलब आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट से, ठीक है. आइडेम्पोटेंट मतलब कि सेम चीज़ आ रही है. आइडेंटिटी मतलब आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट्स वाला चक्कर, तो यूँ समझ गए तुम, आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट्स फाई और यू है. कम्यूटेटिव लॉ सेम थिंग है यार, ए प्लस बी इज टू बी प्लस ए वाली चीज़ है ये तो, ठीक है. ये लॉ नोट डाउन कर लिए होंगे ना. ये नोट कर लो, एसोसिएटिव लॉ. एसोसिएटिव लॉ भी ईजी है. डी मॉर्गन्स लॉ देख लो यार. डी मॉर्गन्स लॉ टफ है, मतलब टफ तो नहीं है समझने में, बट वही है कि जब क्वेश्चन लगाना होता है ना, तब थोड़ा अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ता है, एनालाइज करना पड़ता है, उसके बाद लगाते हैं. लाइक यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दैट वे विच फॉर्मूला यू हैव टू यूज एंड व्हाट इज द कन्वर्जन बीइंग यूज्ड हियर. ओके, वहाँ पे दिक्कत होती है. बाकी जो वेन डायग्राम्स पढ़ा है ना, अभी एक क्वेश्चन करेंगे जो वेन डायग्राम से ही करेंगे हम कंप्लीट. ओके, उसमें हम खुद से नहीं लगेंगे, स्टेटमेंट्स नहीं लगेंगे, वेन डायग्राम से ही सॉल्व करेंगे वो क्वेश्चन, ठीक है. एंड वो लास्ट ईयर का है, लास्ट ईयर जेई क्वेश्चंस. 3-4 क्वेश्चन कर लेंगे, लास्ट ईयर के 4 करेंगे, ठीक है. फटाफट से कंप्लीट करती हूँ थ्योरी एंड देन लास्ट में 4 क्वेश्चन करते हैं जेई के. एक थोड़ा थ्योरेटिकल है, देखते हैं समझ में आ जाएगा तुम सबको. स्मार्ट हो यार तुम सब तो. अरे इंग्लिश में भी पढ़ा सकती हूँ, कह तो रही हूँ. फर्स्टली आई विल टीच यू इन इंग्लिश, देन हिंदी में रिपीट कर दूंगी, इंग्लिश कर देंगे, ठीक है. दिक्कत ही नहीं, हिंदी वालों को हिंदी समझे, इंग्लिश वालों को इंग्लिश समझे, ठीक है. इंग्लिश से क्या होगा यार, इंग्लिश वालों को भी दिक्कत होगी, हिंदी वालों को भी दिक्कत होगी, तो कहीं के नहीं रह जाएंगे ना. तो वही बात हो गई कि पढ़ भी रहे हैं, मार्क्स भी नहीं आ रहे हैं, तो क्या मतलब है. ये भी नोट कर लिया ना, एसोसिएटिव, ठीक है. चलो, अब आते हैं इंपॉर्टेंट रिजल्ट पे. तो यार ये है भाई सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रिजल्ट तुम्हारे, ठीक है. अब मैं बताती हूँ क्या. एन ए यूनियन बी बेसिकली इज मीनिंग द नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स. तो बेसिकली फर्स्टली तो ये बता दूँ कार्डिनैलिटी क्या होती है, ठीक है. कार्डिनैलिटी इज बेसिकली द नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स प्रेजेंट इन द सेट. ओके, एक चीज मिस कर दी मैंने, तुम लोग को बताती हूँ. नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स प्रेजेंट इन द सेट. ओके, So you have been given n of A is equals to 3. So basically it means that 3 elements are present in set A. Okay. So 3 elements are present in set A. This is what. Please take a series only for past year question. Okay. कहते हैं ठीक है, डन। ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि मैं तुम लोग को एक चैप्टर पढ़ाऊँ और उसके नेक्स्ट वेबिनार में उसके ही लास्ट ही क्वेश्चंस करवा दूँ, तो ये ज़्यादा सेंस लगेगा, लाइक क्योंकि सीरीज़ बनाते रहेंगे ना तो वो सीरीज़ पूरी बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा। तो ये कह सकते हैं कि क्योंकि जिन्होंने पढ़ा नहीं है उनको पढ़ना भी है, सिर्फ क्वेश्चन थोड़ी ना लगाने हैं, राइट। तो ऐसा करते हैं, एक वेबिनार लेते हैं और अगले वेबिनार में उसके क्वेश्चंस करते हैं, ठीक है। तो कंसिस्टेंट रहना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए तुम लोगों को सारे वेबिनार्स देखने पड़ेंगे। तो अभी इंपॉर्टेंट रिजल्ट्स ऑन नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन सेट्स, तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रिजल्ट है, ये अभी क्वेश्चन में भी यूज़ करेंगे हम, ठीक है। तो दैट इज बेसिकली एन ऑफ ए यूनियन बी इज इक्वल्स टू एन ऑफ ए प्लस एन ऑफ बी माइनस एन ऑफ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी। ये क्या है, एन ऑफ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी इज इक्वल्स टू एन ए प्लस एन बी। एंड ये कब होता है, जब हमारा ए एंड बी आर डिसजॉइंट नॉन वॉइड सेट। सो व्हाट इज डिसजॉइंट नॉन वॉइड सेट? Disjoint non-void sets basically says that you have like disjoint non-void sets. So that is basically saying that A and B have some values. Okay, A and B have some values, but they don't have things in common. Okay, so what is basically the meaning of it? That it is basically disjoint. The sets are not connected. They have different sets of elements in those sets. So this is how you say that the number of elements in intersection B is equal to n of A plus n of B. So this is very important result. I repeat, A union B is equal to A plus B minus A intersection B. Okay, चलो ये हमारे लास्ट ईयर जेई क्वेश्चंस हैं, ठीक है। मोस्टली 2015 या 2020 के हैं ये क्वेश्चंस। तो लास्ट ईयर जेई क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है। Let's see how many of you can get the answer of this question. So we have this x belongs to n belongs to natural number where n is from 1 to 50, done. Then we have a is equals to n belongs to x is a multiple of 2. Okay, so is a multiple of 2 and it's from 1 to 50. So what will be the sets? That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 until when it will go? It will go up to 50, right? No, it will go, yeah, it will go up to 50 because it's possible that because n is going to till 50. So what is the number of element that is in it? So basically 1 to 50 means 50 elements, but here it is 1 not present, 2, 3, 4, so it's basically half of 50, right? So basically what you can see here is you can write that number of elements in set A is 25, right? X is a multiple of 2 and n is ranging from 1 to 50. Okay, so obviously 2 to 50 तो 25 एलिमेंट्स हो गए। अब b की बात करते हैं। n इज ए मल्टीपल ऑफ 7, n की रेंज क्या है? 50, 1 से 50। तो इसमें क्या आएगा b में? दैट इज 7, 49 के ऊपर तो नहीं आने वाला, 50 के ऊपर चला जाएगा वो। तो ये हो गया हमारा सेट b, राइट। तो सेट बी नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन सेट बी क्या होने वाला है हमारा? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, राइट। गॉट द 7 वैल्यू। नाउ व्हाट इज द नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन द स्मॉलेस्ट सबसेट ऑफ एक्स कंटेनिंग बोथ ए एंड बी? ओके, कंटेनिंग बोथ ए एंड बी, इट इज आस्क्ड बोथ ए एंड बी। सो अभी ए इंटरसेक्शन बी क्या है इसमें, ये बता दो। ए इंटरसेक्शन बी क्या है? 7 मल्टीपल नहीं है 2 का। अब ये 49 तक ये मतलब रेंज तो दोनों की सेम है। अभी 14 मल्टीपल है 2 का, डन। 28 है 2 का, यस। 42 है। तो 3 एलिमेंट्स ए इंटरसेक्शन बी में कॉमन है, राइट। तो एन ऑफ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी क्या होगा? 3 होगा, राइट, ये इंटरसेक्शन। तो व्हाट वाज द फॉर्मूला दैट वाज गिवन इज एन ऑफ ए यूनियन बी इज इक्वल्स टू एन ऑफ ए प्लस एन ऑफ बी माइनस एन ऑफ A intersection B, right? What is the value here then? So we have n of A is basically 25, then we have n of B as 7, then we have intersection as 3. So what do we got here is we got 32 minus 3. So we got here is 29. Okay. So we got the value that is 29. So this is going to be the answer, right? It was just the formula I gave you here. This formula was used here. And how you got the intersection? By just seeing simply visualization from set A we have 2 to 50 and then in set B we have multiple of 7. तो इंटरसेक्शन भी निकल गया. ओके. एक चीज़ भूल गई तुम लोगों को बताना, बताती हूँ उसके बाद. इधर बताता. तो इक्वल सेट्स क्या होते हैं? इक्वल सेट्स क्या होते हैं? If the sets contain the same element. This is the equal sets. So, for example, you have A is equals to 0, 1, 2. You have B is equals to 2, 1, 0, 0. You have set C is equals to 0, 1, 0, 2. So, are they equal? Yes, they are equal because they all are containing the same elements. What are the elements? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. So A, B, C are equal sets. Is that clear? And now what is equivalent set? ये टर्म्स पूछ ले जाते हैं क्वेश्चन में, दिए रहते हैं, समझ नहीं पाते लोग इक्विवेलेंट और इक्वल होता क्या है. So what is equivalent? So if the set contains same number of elements, if the set contains same number of elements, then that is known as equivalent. So for example, you have here is A is equals to 0, 1, 2, B is equals to 3, 4, 5. So are they equivalent? Yes. A and B are equivalent. Why? Because they are containing the same number of elements. In equivalent, we are only concerned about the number of elements present in the set. We are not concerned about the element that is present. Number of elements से मतलब equivalent में. Equal set में क्या है कि element same होने चाहिए. 0, 1, 2 है, 2, 1, 0 है, 1, 0, 2 है, सब same है. Equal set में जो element है ना set में वो same होने चाहिए. Equivalent में क्या है कि A and B जो है उनके नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इक्वल होना चाहिए. अब बात करते हैं सबसेट की भी कर लेते हैं. ओके. तो जिसको नहीं समझ में आया स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, नोट्स बना लो देख के, ठीक है, फटाक से. तो इक्वल सेट मतलब एलिमेंट्स सेम होने चाहिए, इक्विवेलेंट में मतलब नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स. ओके. नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. So what do we have here is we have subset also. So subset basically means that if A is the subset of B, so it's if A is the subset of B, then B is the superset of A, right? So if we have A subset of B, so B will become the superset. So what is superset? Superset basically whatever is the subset of that becomes a superset. Okay. So now what is known as subset? So basically it's like if A is 0, 1 and B is 0, 1, 2. Okay. So if 0, 2, so this is how you can say that A is the subset of B. How you can say that? Because the element that is in A, they are all in the B. So this is how you can say. And how you represent this? How you represent this in the Venn diagram? So basically if you have set B, that is B, then you have A, that is A. So basically this is how when I got confused, sorry. Okay, so you have set B here and then you have what you having? You having A. Okay, so yeah, this is the only representation of the subset of B. You don't need to do this line thing. This basically means that A is the subset of B. Why? Because the whole A is coming in the set B. Okay, This is how you can represent that A is the subset of B. Is it clear? Okay. Then thank you. I hope you are understanding the concepts. That is the goal, right? चलो अब ये हमारा फिर से लास्ट ही क्वेश्चन है 2020 का ही है, ठीक है. अब क्या पूछा है, इन अ क्लास ऑफ 60 स्टूडेंट्स 40 ऑप्टेड फॉर एनसीसी. ये हम करेंगे वेन डायग्राम से, ठीक है. सो व्हाट वी विल डू यूजिंग वेन डायग्राम. So in a class of 60 students, 40 opted for NCC, ठीक है, 30 opted for NSS and 20 opted for both NCC and NSS. Okay, if one of these students selected at random, then the probability that the student is selected has opted neither for NCC nor for NSS. ठीक है, डन. चलो ये हमारा क्लास है. ओके, ठीक है, ये हमारा एनसीसी के बंदे हैं, ठीक है, ये हमारे एनएसएस के बंदे हैं, ठीक है. 40 opted for NCC, 40 opted for NCC, but there are 20 students who have opted for both NCC and NSS, ठीक है. 40 ने NCC लिया हुआ है, 20 ने NCC and NSS बोथ लिया हुआ है. तो सिर्फ NCC किसने लिया है? इंटरसेक्शन को हटा दो, राइट, इंटरसेक्शन को हटा दो. तो द स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव ओनली ऑप्टेड फॉर NCC, दोज आर 20, राइट. अब क्या है, इंटरसेक्शन है हमारा. 20 तो एनसीसी एनएसएस बोथ लिया हुआ है. सिमिलरली 30 स्टूडेंट्स ने एनएसएस लिया है, बट 20 स्टूडेंट में से ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने एनएसएस तो लिया ही है बट एनसीसी भी लिया है उसके साथ. तो सिर्फ एनएसएस कितने बच्चों ने लिया? 10 बच्चों ने, राइट. तो वी गॉट 10 स्टूडेंट्स हियर. टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स कितने दिए हमें? 60 स्टूडेंट्स दिए हैं. अब एनसीसी एनएसएस कितने बच्चों ने लिया है? 20 स्टूडेंट्स ने सिर्फ एनएसएस लिया है, 20 स्टूडेंट्स ने दोनों ले लिए हैं, 10 स्टूडेंट्स ने एनएसएस लिया है. व्हाट इज द टोटल नंबर? 20 + 20 + 10 दैट इज 50, राइट. तो 50 बच्चों ने या तो एनसीसी लिया है या तो एनएसएस लिया है या तो दोनों ले लिए हैं. और बच्चे कितने? 60. तो 60 - 50 मतलब 10 बच्चे हैं ऐसे जिन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं लिया एनसीसी एनएसएस में से, राइट. So how do you get this? You get this by the value 60 minus 20 plus 20 plus 10, right? What do you get it? 10. You get the value of 10, right? So what is the answer? The answer comes out to be 10. Is it clear? This is how you did it. Firstly, you find out what is the only number of value in the set, and then you got the value that what is neither nor coming from. So this was it for this question. Now again we have something else. This is also past year JEE question. These are all the past year JEE questions. Okay, so what do you get it? चलो अभी 2 क्वेश्चन हो गए. लाइक कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो, ठीक है. लाइक द वीडियो राइट नाउ गाइस. इट्स जस्ट लाइक फील्स ना कि people are watching, so whoever is watching is at least understanding or at least enjoying the video. So like the video, it feels good when you have this motivation that yes, people are liking your videos, people are subscribing your channel. So the hard work which we are putting, the dedication it increases. Okay, we get a boost from that. So let's move forward now. Let A and B be two sets containing 4 and 2 elements respectively. Okay, so we have n of A is equals to 4, we have n of B is equals to 2. Then the number of the subsets of the set A into B, each having at least 3 elements. इसे पूछा at least 3 elements. So n of A into B कितना होगा? 8 होगा, right? 2 into 4. Now having at least 3 elements, that means 3 elements तो होने ही चाहिए. बाकी 3, 4, 5, 6 जितने भी हो पाए, more than 3 also. So like 3 elements, 4 elements, 5 elements, until whatever the n number of elements. So how you will do it? Firstly, you will calculate the total number of sets. Then you will subtract it if 0 element is present. If 1 element is present, 2 element is subtracted. So that will give out that what is the number of set that is having at least 3 elements, right? For 0, 1, 2, you will just subtract it from the total and then you will get the answer. Let's see. So yeah, this is how the solution is given. N of A is 4, that's given. N of B is 2. N of A into B is 8. Number of subsets having at least, so you know the number of subset formula. Number of subsets, it's basically 2 to the power mn. we have m this and this, so you got this number of subsets by this. Okay, then what you do is having at least 3 elements, so total में से having at least elements, so ये वो है having 0 element, having 1 element, having 2 element. ठीक है, ये टोटल में से माइनस कर दिया तो 3 से ज़्यादा जितने भी है वो तो निकल आएंगे ना, 0 एलिमेंट 1 एलिमेंट 2 एलिमेंट को माइनस कर दिया, 3 से ज़्यादा सब माइनस हो गए तो आंसर आ गया हमारा. So this is how you get the value 219 from this equation. Okay, so you get it 2 to the power 8 minus 1 plus 8c1 plus 8c2. 8c1 we see 1 element present, 2 element c 2 element present, 1 c is it's like 8c0. It's basically 0 element is present. So this is how you got the answer 219. Okay. Now I hope you have understood this. Now let's move forward. This question is very theoretical. It's like all about your visualization, about your understanding from the basic question. And I tell you what, this is the JEE Mains question. Okay, so this you don't have to take this lightly. So what is given is if A, B, and C are 3 sets such that A intersection B is equals to A intersection C. So what's given is A intersection B is equals to A intersection C. That's given, right? Now what else do we have? A union B is equals to A union C. That is also given. So then you have to find out the conditions such that, for example, you have A is equals to B, B is equals to C, you have A is equals to C. So any type. So A, B, C. So out of all this, which condition is going to be true? So this is like that question. So you have been given some conditions like intersection between the sets and this is this that. You just have to keep on implying and taking the proofs, and then you will get whatever we can imply it from this and we can match it from this. Okay, let's see. So this question is basically, I cannot make you understand this question very clearly because this question you can only make yourself understand. What you need to do is question yourself that why are we doing this, question yourself that why we have done this, and like what was the purpose, and then you will understand it according to you. You will just visualize the sets and then you will get the answer. So basically this is the solution for this question. So what you do is, firstly we suppose exactly I just told you that what you have question and assume and then prove it. So suppose x belongs to A, so we just took one element that belongs to A. So because it belongs to A and now it will belong to A intersection C, right? Now if A intersection C, if x belongs to A intersection C, then obviously it will belong to A intersection B, because it's given na A intersection C is equal to intersection B. Now if it belongs to intersection B also, then it means because we took here x belongs to A, so then from that we implied intersection C. So if A intersection B belongs to that x, so this we can write that x belongs to B, right? Now again suppose we have seen that x does not belong to A and x belongs to C union A. So if x does not belong to A but it belongs to C union A, so this implies that x belongs to B union A, right? And if it is in B union A, that means it will belong to B because it is not in A. So that means that it will belong to B, right? So now we have that from this we can substitute that C is basically the subset of B. Okay, and from that similarly like this we have proven that B is a subset of C. Now you see C subset B, B subset C. So from this you can understand that B is equals to C. How? By you can compare. C, if B is a subset of C and C is a subset of B, so basically you are saying that A, for example, you have B here and you have B here and you have C here. Okay, this is how you are proving that C is a subset of B. Now how you are proving that B is a subset of C? When you have C here and then you have B here and these are equal. So how can this be equal? When this will be of size equal, right? These sets size will be equal. So this is how you can say that this implies that B is equals to C. You got why I have done this, that B is equals to C. So by the Venn diagram also you can visualize and understand. Okay. Now everyone, I hope you have enjoyed this session for today. So for anyone who is interested in the paid course, they can stay and listen to whatever I'm going to tell you about the paid course. Also don't forget to like the channel, subscribe the channel before leaving and commenting down that how you have liked this class. एंड एंजॉय द सेशंस. ओके, सो लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, तभी जाना यहाँ से. ठीक है, अब बताती हूँ मैं अपने कोर्स के बारे में. यहाँ पे क्या है, 90+ क्लासेस हैं. एजुकेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म कन्वीनियंट, ऑनलाइन पढ़ रहे हो, हम यहाँ से पढ़ा रहे हैं, स्मोक कन्वीनियंट. वी हैव syllabus designed from JEE experts. So basically, students who are not able to design their syllabus, right? The students face problems because they don't have their mentors. They don't know that which chapter you should study first, and then you to go that chapter. So this whole syllabus is designed by experts. We have a doubt support. Okay, there are some, and also from the like I'll tell you what, they are very prestigious colleges students. They will guide you that what they did, and because they are students, they know it more, like how they have done it, that they will help you out. We have such doubt support session also. What they're going to do, they're going to make your syllabus, they're going to make you manage between your boards, in between the JEE. So for all the queries, we have these such people. Okay, then you have seen that we follow the flip classroom method practice, and obviously doubt solving. Live में भी पूछते हो doubts, बताती हूँ यार. So doubt solving practice, we have a very good doubt solving practice. Flip classroom method क्या है? First you will provide you the PDF, then we will give you the webinar, and then you will give the homework PDF, and then you will see the video analysis. So what is it like? We first give you the notes about the session, then you study the session, and then you do the questions, and then you analyze it if you have done it in the right way or in the wrong way. Now, considering that every student is not the same, their economy, their mental, so every level, so obviously there are different types of students. So for them, we have three different plans for you all. We have light, smart, profession. So smart plan, I would prefer that you guys should choose smart plan because mock test paper is there, you have mentorship, you have live doubt solving, so it has everything. Profession plan is for anyone who has already done the course and they need something extra. So for them, you can join the profession, right? And light one, the drawback is that they don't have mock test paper. Okay guys, so a smart plan, I would advise you all to go for the smart plan. Now, flip classroom method already told you, 5-step thing is theory, study material, attend the webinar, then do the homework. And because it's given almost 10 questions from every topic, okay, like I give you 10 questions from every topic. What you have to do is just try to do it on your own. If you cannot come and see the video of homework, then you can do it on your own. Okay. Now what else do we have? So course का price बता देती हूँ, it's 2990 rupees. So basically you can go for this. In the previous month we were having an offer for you also. Whoever applied that code, they have got the offer, and now the course has become for 2990 rupees. But I'll tell you what, this is not a very expensive course because it is covering all the three subjects, that is physics, chemistry, maths. Okay, so we are covering PCM, we are covering all the subjects. So because we have this videos for you all, we also have tests for you all. Okay, the test, the mock test, 2000, another people take 2000 rupees just for the mock test practice. So we have videos which teaches you all. We have test we have, sorry, then we have study materials also. So it has all the things. You have live doubt support, you have live doubt support, you have students mentoring, you have mentorship, right? So you feel so many things. I'll tell you what, you the mentor, need of mentor is such an important thing, right? So it gets fulfilled. So I think this is this is a go-to price guys, 2990 rupees. I think you all can afford this. So it's just a one-time thing, so go for it. My advice it. And whoever is not, just come on the YouTube channel, keep on watching the videos at least, all the promo videos we keep on informing you. Telegram channel, get yourself added to a Telegram channel, we notify you there about us, so you can enjoy it there as well. So don't worry, just stay confident and keep on practicing. The first thing is, don't panic, okay? And till then, like kar do, subscribe kar do, tab jana. So see you soon guys, take care, bye bye, and I hope to see you all in the next session.